They must have known there was an issue. Why didn't they then? They're very keen now to do a sort of proactive review of these commissions. Why didn't they do it at that particular point in time? Why have they had to wait? Had that not have happened, would the FCA actually have, off their own back, said we need to have a review of these? You can make your own mind up on that. I know where I lay on that. I don't think they would have done. And so, they've been forced into a corner by a very small sort of percentage of the market who are looking after the consumer's interests. And, then they've now started to say, well, you don't need these people. Well, without these people, we wouldn't be anywhere near the position we are now. Who would have took on the sort of appeal courts and who would have taken that further to Supreme Court? It could only fall on outside companies and law firms and people who have the consumer interest at heart. And I think people are forgetting that point.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you sort of brought that up, because I put a post on LinkedIn yesterday commenting on it, saying that, there's a lot of mudslinging at CMCs, and the other side, the lenders, the brokers, they all seem to, want to muddy the waters and put you all in the same bracket. Yeah. But the reality is that without Kevin Durkin at HD Law and consumer rights, this wouldn't be at the Supreme Court now. You as a lay person cannot make a complaint to your lender, and if you're not happy with that, then escalate it to the county courts and then appeal that, take it to the Court of Appeal and take it to the Supreme Court. The answer is you cannot do that without legal representation. No. And one of the things that I put in the post is that the FCA has not, to my knowledge, and definitely to your knowledge, approached us or any of the other firms that are doing any form of litigation, as far as I'm aware, on any form of meaningful consultation. They've not had a look at our disclosure, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. And the main point of the post was to say that if an industry-wide redress scheme was to actually happen, then who is going to be the gatekeeper to say what is fair? Because as we've seen, and you'll be able to shine more light on this because you see the correspondence just as much as I do from the banks, they lie. Yeah. They cannot be trusted.